Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers.
So thank you to our sponsors. You turned this dream today. Every smile in this room, you helped light the way. From the first small yes to this whole crowd singing along. Thank you to our sponsors. You're the reason for this song. Oh yeah.
Hello and welcome to an audio broadcast on Eastern Maine Sports. We have quarterfinal basketball for you. The number 4 Foxcroft Academy Ponies play the number 5 Washington Academy Raiders. I'm Logan Martin here with Chris and Lesnar. Chris, we have an exciting matchup here tonight. Great squads here on both ends. We have the Ponies and the Raiders, great offensively and defensively. This should be a high-flying matchup.
Should be 4 versus the 5, 2 teams that met in the regular season. Foxcroft won both. Second one in overtime at Dover Foxcroft. Should be a great game. The Ponies historically have struggled in the tournament. They haven't won in this building. Last quarterfinal win they had was at the Bangor Auditorium, 2013. So they're hoping to reverse their fortunes and come out here with a win. Indeed, and you mentioned it last time they faced off, January 24th. Foxcroft played Washington Academy at home. They won 66-56. That was an overtime game. And in that game, they were missing Lucas Sands, their top rebounder. And in that game, actually, Washington Academy dominated on the rebound. So, Chris, what are some ways that with Lucas Sands here tonight, FA can look to reverse that trend and win here on the offensive boards and defense?
I think Lennon McAfee is going to be a key to this game, not only for Foxcroft on the positive side, but if Washington Academy wants to stay in this game, they're going to have to contain him.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Lennon McAfee all season long has been dominating the court, whether it's getting to the rack or his shot. He's been great. How about for Washington Academy? We've got a couple players on that squad who can light up the scoreboard. You want to talk about the Raiders and what they can bring to this matchup?
Yeah, Noah Falkenham, junior guard. He does a nice job for the Raiders. And Carter Wanamaker as well, another one that's going to have to come out and have a good game. Washington Academy, again, you know, that second game at Dover Foxcroft, they brought the Ponies to overtime. Again, the Ponies were missing Lucas Sands, but so something the Raiders can build on head-to-head against the Ponies.
All right. The winner of this matchup will face off against the winner of Caribou and Calais. The number 1 Caribou Vikings facing off against number 8 Calais. And, if Foxcroft Academy can win this game in advance, this would be their first win in the quarterfinals since 2013. So this is a huge...
Be the first win in this building. And I want to add, too, that they played John Baptist here in the regular season and also lost on this floor. So
right, so that is something
it seems like this
mentioning.
Floor is... Right. They struggle on.
And I talked about it a little bit with Toby and just how this court's unique, the depth perception, even the crowd noise and all that can be unique compared to a high school gym. So, yeah, we'll bring it right back for more pregame talk for Foxcroft Academy versus Washington Academy on Eastern Maine Sports.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/Eastern-Maine-Sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. To Ral's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Ral's Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Ral's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete, a workaholic, or a parent on the go, we have something for everyone. Get your tea or shake filled with healthy energy, hydration, immunity, protein, and so much more. Healthy starts here at Pine State Nutrition on Broadway in Bangor.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today.
Sweatshirts, jackets.
Hello and welcome back to Eastern Maine Sports for an audio broadcast for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, the 4th seed, facing off against the number 5 seed, Washington Academy Raiders. I'm Logan Martin here with Chris Lesner. We already talked a little bit here pregame about the exciting matchup, a couple key players on both teams. But looking here at the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, averaging 63 points a game, and they're allowing 43 points a game, so an average differential of 20 points. And then you look on the other side, the Raiders, 55 points a game, and they're allowing 53 points a game, so a differential of 2. So looking at the scoring, should be around that 50 to 60 range. How do you anticipate the pace of this game turning out?
I think it's going to rely a lot on Foxcroft's defense. It's something that they've really stressed all year. Second in all of Class C, actually, in defense. First in the North, out of all the North teams. So they really praise the defense, defensive side of the ball. And, of course, we know what they can do offensively with the likes of Lucas Sands and Lennon McAfee.
Yeah, you mentioned it. The defense that Foxcroft Academy preaches from the coaching staff down to the players. And that's something I've noticed from Coach Charles Beal as well. He's always preached man-to-man defense, moving around, communicating, moving on a string. How can they limit players like Falkingham and Wanamaker here in this one?
Now, just do what you've been doing all year. You've had success against those teams, against this team, Washington Academy, twice during the regular season. And you just got to continue to do what you've done and got you here all year long.
And now looking at the other side, the Washington Academy Raiders, they have some size, and that's the one thing we noticed about the Foxcroft Academy Ponies is they have size as well. So looking at the matchups, they match up well with each other, but you still have to go against Lucas Stans. You still have to go against Lennon McAfee. You still have to go against some other guards that have really high IQ when it comes to the game of basketball.
Yeah, I think the glass, the rebounding is going to be really important in this game. If you're Washington Academy, you want to win this game.
Yeah, so we'll see how that turns out. And about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in pregame, and just watching Foxcroft Academy boys right in front of our eyes here warm up, and Washington Academy to my right huddling up as a team to have, last minute conversations as a group. This is an important matchup. We talked about it. Foxcroft Academy Ponies have not won a quarterfinal game since 2013, so this would be huge for the program and huge for Charles Beal since he just took over the program a couple years ago.
Yeah, and something I want to correct myself on. They haven't won a tournament game in this building. They have won on this floor, but during the regular season, but they have not won a tournament game in here at the Cross Insurance Center. Something I wanted to mention too is it seems weird going back into the quarterfinals. We just finished up Class S semifinals today, and we had Easton boys and Jonesport Beals boys. They're going to meet in the regional championship on Saturday, and then Wisdom and Katahdin girls, they're going to meet in the girls regional title for Class S. That starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday here at the Cross Insurance Center.
Yep, Chris said it best. And but we want to thank Rouse Garage, Herring Brothers, Maine Highland Federal Credit Union, Governors, Anglers, Sports Arena, Sluggers, Starbird Company Events, Gordon Contracting, Jamie Gilbert, Newport Glass, Hammond Lumber, Black Bear Crane, Roundy's Paving, Pine State Nutrition, Hometown Nutrition, Dirigo Nutrition, and Varney Chevrolet for helping us and bringing us all the action from tournament here in 2026. It's been exciting. It's been a packed, busy week for Eastern Maine Sports for the audio broadcast, but we've seen some great games, and we're anticipating another one here today at 4 p.m. Foxcroft Academy Ponies face off against Washington Academy Raiders. But we have about a minute 30 now. And
just keep it right here, and until we get the lineups from our PA announcer here at the Cross Insurance Center. And, already started the semifinals, as I said this morning. So as the week goes on, obviously it gets a lot more exciting once you get into the semifinal round. But this winner of this game will face the winner of the next game between Caribou and Callis boys in the semifinal round. So should be interesting. Historically in the tournament, Foxcroft has not played well here. They've had a great season, and they are just hoping to turn around their luck here and come out with a win here against Washington Academy.
You said it, Foxcroft Academy Ponies looking to flip the page and get a tournament win here tonight. We're going to kick it on over to the announcer who has the lineups for today's matchup.
Before introducing the teams, Maine Principals Association and FAME, the Finance Authority of Maine, remind you that interscholastic athletics are an extension of the educational classroom. In keeping with this educational mission, the Maine Principals Association places a significant emphasis on sportsmanship at all MPA-sanctioned events. Please do your part by supporting the student athletes, coaches, game officials, and fellow spectators in a positive manner. We thank you in advance for your support of sportsmanship and of the 2026 MPA Game State Basketball Tournament presented by Hammond Lumber Company. At this time, let's meet the participants in this Northern Maine Class C quarterfinal game. Introducing first the team members for the Washington Academy Raiders. A junior, number 3, Jamal Harmon. A sophomore, number 5, Kingston Davis. A sophomore, number 10, Nevin Ingalls. A sophomore, number 11, Malachi Powell. A freshman, number 20, Giovanni Pavuzzi. A sophomore, number 22, Chase Cates. A junior, number 23, Luis Rosa. A sophomore, number 40, Michael Robinson. And a junior, number 42, Lucas Stovo. The assistant coaches are John Marzal and Jason Delegata. Head coach for Washington Academy is Justin Crosman. I now introduce the team members for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. A freshman, number 2, Owen White. A senior, number 12, Akram DeQuanzi Quays. A junior, number 13, Alex Jankunas. A sophomore, number 15, Jaden Hack. A senior, number 20, Grant Howard. A senior, number 22, Evelyn Deneen. A sophomore, number 30, Miles Llewellyn. A senior, number 43, Isaiah Aguro. A junior, number 45, Hunter Stevens. The manager is Colin Murphy. Assistant coaches Drew Danger, Tony Hill, and Danny White. The head coach for Foxcroft Academy is Charles Peel. Now the starting lineups in this afternoon's quarterfinal contest. For Washington Academy at forward, a senior, wearing 0, Jaden Bahar. For Foxcroft Academy guard, a senior, number 4, Beckham A. For Washington Academy forward, a junior, number 1, Noah Falkingham. For Foxcroft Academy forward, a senior captain, number 11, Lucas Sands. For Washington Academy forward, a senior captain, number 4, Parker Cates. For Foxcroft Academy guard, a junior, number 14, Aiden Sigler. For Washington Academy guard, a senior, number 12, Carter Wanamaker. For Foxcroft Academy forward, a senior captain, number 21, Lennon McAfee. And for Washington Academy Raiders at guard, a senior captain, number 14, Blake Archer. And for Foxcroft Academy Ponies at forward, a senior, number 35, Landon Smith. Officials for this game are Mr. Clark, Mr. Porter, and Mr. Koki. Certified athletic training services are provided by Northern Light Sports Health. You are invited to stand and remove your caps as the Washington Academy Band, under the direction of Bonnie Atkinson, honors our country with the playing of our national anthem.
Here back on Eastern Maine Sports, I'm Logan Martin here with Chris Lessner. Foxcroft Academy Ponies facing off against the Washington Academy Raiders. Tip-off here underway. First for the Washington Academy Raiders, starting Jaden Mahar, Noah Falkingham, Parker Cates, Carter Wanamaker, and Blake Archer. And then for the Ponies, starting Becca Maid, Lucas Sands, Aiden Sickler, Lennon McAfee, and Landon Smith. So those are your starters for this matchup. Tip-off here moments away as we got Lucas Sands.
There we go. Really filled in. The stands here really filled in quickly.
Yep, as the Foxcroft Academy Ponies here in attendance to support their squad as the Ponies win the tip-off. There's Lennon McAfee on the left wing, pass up to Aiden Sickler. Back to McAfee. Looks for a post-entry pass. Good defense by the Raiders. Top of the key to Sickler. He's looking for someone. Goes to the right wing, now to Smith. Smith to the corner, down to Aid. Back to Smith. Ball swinging around for the Ponies. Sickler over to Landon Smith. The Ponies being patient. Back up top to Sickler. Post entry pass to Lucas. Instantly kicks out to Lennon. Defender steps back. Lennon pump fakes, drives, kicks it back out to Aiden. Sickler. Pass off to Smith. Back to Sickler. Sickler scanning the floor. Can't find anything. Backs out of it. Over to Landon Smith. Sickler. Dribbles down to the left side. Yeah, good defense. Nothing inside the three-point line right now for the Ponies. Here's McAfee, left wing. Back up top to Sickler. Ponies okay with just draining some clock and waiting.
Over a minute already on this first possession.
Here's McAfee down to Lucas Sands. Lucas Sands squares, turns back out to Sickler. Over to McAfee, pump fake, drives left, baseline. Gets out of it, dumped down to Lucas Sands. Lucas Sands turns, faces to Aid, back over to Smith, now back to Sands. So now he's on the right elbow. Passes back out to Landon Smith. It gets tipped away, but he gets it back. Sickler now has the basketball.
Minute and a half, no shot attempts.
6 minutes, 30 seconds left. No shot attempt yet. Here in the corners, Becca Maid, who'll pass it back out to Sickler. Now over to the left side to Lennon McAfee. Pump fakes, thinks about it, he'll shoot it. Boom! Lennon McAfee opens the game with a three-pointer.
Very good patience that time by Foxcroft, and it paid off, and McAfee drilled the three.
A minute and 47 taken off the clock before the three-pointer for the Ponies. Now here are the Raiders. Up top to Falkenham. Loses it and gets it back. Blake Archer on the left wing. To Wanamaker. Wanamaker, left wing, will pull up mid-range. That one's good. Nice shot for Connor Wanamaker. Gets it to go from the mid-range on the left side. Here's Lennon McAfee. Fast tempo, he'll slow it up. Pass over to Sickler on the right wing. Landon Smith down to Lucas Sands. Back over to the left wing. McAfee will shoot another. That one's off the back rim. Great rebound by Lucas Sands. He'll give it to Becca Maid, who shoots a mid-range shot. Air ball, no good. Rebound by the Raiders. Parker Cates will control it and give it off to Wanamaker. So we have Parker Cates at the top of the key. Over to Wanamaker. Sets up the offense. Gets a screen on the right side. Turns out of it. Pass over to Mahar. He'll shoot it. That one's good. Jaden Mahar gets a three-pointer to go. And the Raiders take a 5-3 lead here with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Great game so far. Now we have Aiden Sickler at the top of the key. Pass to the right wing. Now to Becca Maid, right corner. Post entry pass down to Lucas Sands. Now get ripped away by the Raiders. Yes, great defense.
It's going to be Raiders possession. Good job reaching in that time. I think that was Wanamaker that kind of got his hands on that ball and tied it up.
Wanamaker getting his hands in the cookie jar. Lucas Sands loses the control of the basketball. Raiders get the possession back. They have a 2-point lead here with 4:41 in the first quarter.
Evo now checking in for Foxcroft.
As Evo Denev will check in. The Ponies want to apply a little full court pressure. Now Lucas Sands will pick up ball one-on-one. One-on-one is Falkenham goes against Lucas Sands, and Lucas Sands will get the better end of it. Good defense.
2 rebounds early here for Lucas Sands.
So now here's Lennon McAfee at the top of the key. He'll look to Evo, left wing. Evo's first action here in the Cross Insurance Center in tournament basketball here in the state of Maine. Is now Aiden Sickler down the baseline. He'll kick it over to the wing. That's Aid. He'll swing it back out to McAfee. He'll pump fake, spin move, drive to the right elbow, drives to the hoop, it gets there! What a move by Lennon McAfee. Crossover, spin, gets to his spot, right-handed layup. Now here's Wanamaker. As there's a post touch to Mahar. Back out to Wanamaker. Good defense from the Ponies. Back out top to Cates. Cates would give it back off to Wanamaker. Wanamaker dribbles to the left side. He'll find a crease. Dribbles to the mid-range shot. Pulls up. No good. In and out. Rebound by Lucas Sands. Ponies pushing the pace. Here's Aiden Sickler. He'll find Becca Maid on the left wing. Back out to Sickler. Reverses it over to McAfee. Now in the right corner. We have Evo
with it.
Back out to Sickler. Left wing to McAfee. Got to pay close attention to him. Back out to the top. Lucas Sands. Back over to Evo. He'll shoot a right wing three. That's no good. Off the back rim. Another offensive rebound by Lucas Sands.
4 rebounds for Sands. He's all over the glass early.
So Ponies have possession again. As here's Aiden Sickler. He'll drive to the left side. Get to the middle of his and the spot. And he'll hit it. Aiden Sickler pulls up. Yeah, right in front of the rim.
Foxcroft wants to pick it up here on the defensive end.
So Ponies look to bring the intensity on the other side of the court. This here's Falkingham. He'll pass it off. Now to Wanamaker, the guard. He gets it poked away by Sickler, but the Raiders will get the ball back. Wanamaker, left wing. Hands off to Falkingham. Falkingham passes down to the post, gets tipped and loses control, gets it back. Parker Cates will shoot a three, and that's off the front rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. Turns. Right hook shot. That's good. Parker Cates with 2 points as the game's tied, 7-7.
Good action on both sides, up and down the floor so far.
Great action, great pace. You can tell this is going to be an exciting one from start to finish. As here's Aiden Sickler to the right wing. He'll get it back though. Back over to the right wing is Evo. They're just looking to find Lucas Sands there and kick it back out. Lucas Sands posts up. Gets to the hoop, and he's fouled and one! Lucas Sand muscles his way for an and one bucket as the defender held his arms down, but not enough to stop Sands.
Yep, got it out through the contact. That was a hard bucket to get, but Sands got it to go, and he's going to get a chance at a three-point play. Looks like Hunter Stevens checking in for Foxcroft, and looks like Luis Rosa checking in for Washington Academy.
As the free throw good, three-point attempt money for Lucas Sands as the Ponies lead 10-7 here with 1:45 left in the first quarter. So here's Blake Archer over to Falkingham. Falkingham on the right wing. He'll dribble over to the left side, left elbow, kick over to Archer, and that will get stolen away by Aiden Sickler. Good hands in transition, passes it off to Lucas Sands, goes to the hoop. He'll be fouled as he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Great start for Lucas Sands this ball game. Been all over the glass, and now he's going to get a chance to pick up his 4th and 5th point here of the sports quarter.
Thank you to Rouse Garage, Herring Brothers, Maine Highland, Federal Credit Union, Governors, Anglers, Sports Arena, Sluggers, Starbird Company Events, Gordon Contracting, JB Gilbert Next Home Experience, Newport Glass, Hammond Lumber, Black Bear Crane, Roundy's Paving, Pine Straight Nutrition, Hometown Nutrition, Deergo Nutrition, and Varney Chevrolet for helping us bring all the action for the tourney in 2026. As the second free throw no good, the first one was, as the Ponies have a 4-point lead. It's 11-7 here with a minute left. As the mid-range fadeaway, good. That time is Carter Wanamaker on the left side. Mid-range shot fading away, hits it. Here the Ponies on offense. McAfee down to Sands. Sands muscles his way in front of the hoop. Turns, faces his shot off the front rim, no good. Good rebound by Falkingham, and Hunter Stevens will be called trying to get the offensive rebound for a foul. That foul will go on Hunter Stevens. That'll be his first foul.
Rebounds pretty even so far, 4-4, but Sands has all 4 rebounds for the Ponies.
As you mentioned it, tight rebound margin. Last time Sands wasn't on the court for the Ponies when they played at home against the Raiders. As this time Falkingham will go to the rim and get fouled. He'll have 2 shots. Here, 46 seconds left. He has a chance to tie it. So we talked about it here in the opening, in the pregame. Both teams have size. So they match up. One team doesn't have the advantage over the other. That's the first free throw, no good. Score will remain 11-9. Coming into the game, Isaiah Ogboro, forward for the Ponies, senior. He'll check into the game. Second free throw, good. As it will be 11-10. Ponies lead here with 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
See if the Ponies try to get one shot here as we're in 35 seconds.
So you watch the Ponies handle the basketball and control it for 1 minute and 45 seconds before shooting it. See if they can find the final shot here. Is Sickler here on the top of the key. 25 seconds left. He'll back out of it. Ponies staying patient. Charles Beal calls the play down to his team. Lennon McAfee backs out of it, gets to Sands. Sands kicks it back out to Sickler. 12 seconds on the clock. Ponies got to go. 9, 8. Lennon McAfee with the ball. Crosses over, splits the defenders, get to a spot on the left side. He'll go up, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound. Good fight for it, but it'll be out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Foxcroft Academy leads 11-10. We'll be right back on Eastern Maine Sports.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Hello and welcome back to an audio broadcast on Eastern Maine Sports. I'm Logan Martin. My partner is Chris Lessner. Chris, interesting first quarter there, back and forth, good pace. What did you see out there in the first quarter?
Well, very slow pace from the opening tip, though. Foxcroft took 1:45 before they finally got a shot up, but McAfee knocked down a 3 to get the scoring started, and since then the pace has picked up a little bit.
I guess when I say good pace, it's been a good game, and the pace has been slow, like you said, so we'll see if that picks up or stays the same. I think the Ponies will come out trying to go a little bit quicker than we saw in that first possession in the first quarter. So here's Lennon McAfee, gets to the right side, up and in.
He just makes that look so easy, doesn't he?
He does, man. He does it all by himself there. 13-10 lead for the Ponies. McAfee gets him on the board here in the second quarter. Here's Wanamaker. Gets hedged by Ogboro. He'll get back. Pass over to Harmon. Back to Wanamaker. Wanamaker on the left wing, getting pressured by Sickler. 5 count. Give it off to Falkingham. That gets stolen away by Lucas Sands. Good on-ball pressure right there by Aiden Sickler. Sickler has the ball, top of the key. He'll pass over to the right wing, Lucas Sands. Now Ogboro will replace Sands as the player in the post, doing all the movement. There's Sands off the cut at the rim.
Beautiful handoff by Ogboro, and then 2 more points for Lucas Sands. He's up to 6. Timeout for Washington Academy.
The Raiders need a timeout, talk things over as the Ponies come out in the second quarter on a fast start. 2 quick possessions for the Ponies. 5-point lead. Chris, what did you see right there offensively from the Ponies to get 2 quick buckets?
Just a lot of, McAfee can do it by himself, but that last feed by Ogboro to Sands just cut at the right time, put it right in his hands, and it was easy for Sands after that.
And you probably noticed they switched Lucas Sands and Ogboro there down the paint, who's doing the movement.
Yeah, Sands is doing the movement now.
Yeah.
You got Ogboro holding the ball in the post, but he's looking for Sands, who's cutting through the lane, and boy, Sands made that look pretty easy.
Yeah, got right to the front of the rim. Nice little lay-in. He could probably dunk that if he wanted to, but here we go. Wanamaker dribbles up for Washington Academy. Ponies coming out in a different defense. It looks like they're in a zone. As a 3-pointer for Harmon is airballed. Offensive rebound for the Raiders, but the Ponies, Aiden Sickler, we're going to hand it and steal it away. Here's Evo in transition on the right side. Back out to Sickler. Over to McAfee. McAfee dribbles left side on the baseline, gets to a spot. Too strong on the shot. tipped out by the Ponies. Offensive rebound by Evo. All because of Lucas Sands. Getting a hand in there, kick it back out to the perimeter. Here's Igbaro. He'll turn, get to the spot on the left side. Too strong. Rebound by the Raiders.
I think Kate's got a piece of that shot and give Kate's a block on that one.
As here's Falkingham, and he'll be fouled.
Sands is going to pick that up.
As Lucas Sands will commit the foul. As Falkingham and the Raiders looking to push the pace there in transition, get a quick one.
Just the first on Sands. And then Falkingham will get 2 free throws here as Foxcroft has increased their lead to 5.
There's that first free throw missed as Falkingham still has 1 point in this game. Went 1 for 2 in the line there in the first quarter.
Yep. Trying to prove on a 1 for 3 effort at the foul line, and he does. 2 for 4. 15-11.
It's a 15-11 game here with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Aiden Sickler will dribble it up for the Ponies. Looks like a half-court trap set up for the Washington Academy Raiders. As here's Evo, pass down to Lucas Sands on the baseline. He'll turn, give it back out to Sickler. Sickler moving the ball around, gives it to Evo, back to Sickler, over to McAfee. Swinging the basketball, over to Evo. He'll shoot for 3. Strong off the left side of the rim, rebound by the Raiders. Raiders looking to push the pace here again. Here's Wanamaker, and he'll get fouled trying to drive to the hoop. There'll be a blocking foul called on the Ponies. They'll be on number 22, Evo. Evo Devlin. Or Evelyn Dinev, excuse me. We call him Evo.
Becca made in for Agbaro.
As Becca made will check back in, you said it. Becca made a 3-point threat for the Ponies as the Raiders have the ball. Here's Falkingham. He loves that spot on the baseline. He'll kick it back out to Wanamaker. Over to Cates, who'll spot up for 3. That's good! Parker Cates gets a 3-pointer to go on the right corner. Now the lead is within a possession. 1 point lead for the Ponies, 15-14, 5 minutes left. Becca Made passes over to Evo, back to Beckham. Post touch to Sickler. Now Sickler at the free throw line working it for the Ponies. Here's Becca Made at the top of the key. Evo will drive on the right side. Kick down to Lucas Sands. They'll hit the bottom of the backboard. Out to Lennon McAfee. His 3 off the front rim. Good rebound by the Ponies. That's Aiden Sickler as that gets swatted away. Players fighting for the ball, and it will be out of bounds. Washington Academy basketball.
I think that was Luis Rosa with the block there for Washington Academy. And then the ball kind of got tied up and looked like Foxcroft kind of rolled out of bounds with it. So it's going to go back to Washington Academy with a chance to take the lead, I believe, for the first time.
Chance for, well, since the first couple possessions, I think they did once, but ever since it's been the Ponies in control of this game as the Raiders look to take control here as he'll get to the hoop and there'll be a foul called on Aiden Sickler as Wanamaker goes to the right side to the rim and he'll be fouled. That foul will be on 14. Aiden Sickler, his first foul, team third. Not on the bonus yet, but here with 5 minutes left, Ponies in a little bit of foul trouble. So first free throw connects for Wanamaker. He has 5 points now here in this game. Second free throw for Wanamaker is good as well.
Pushing the Raiders on top here.
So the Raiders now on top, 16-15 here with 4 minutes and 49 seconds left. As that'll get tipped away, Ponies turn it over. Here's the Raiders in transition. Wanamaker over to Harmon, good. Right side and layup off the backboard and in. And now the Raiders lead 18-15. As here comes the basketball right in front of our face. It'll get tipped away. They'll stay with the Ponies though. Tip pass defensively for the Raiders. Ponies will get the ball back. But the momentum here has swung a little bit, huh, Chris?
Raiders on an 8-0 run right now.
Raiders on an 8-0 run. As the Ponies took a 15-10 lead, and now the Raiders lead 18-15. So here with 4 minutes and 30 seconds, we have Evo on the right wing. He'll pass it back out to Sickler. Over to Evo. Back to Sickler. A lot of wing back to the top of the key action for the Ponies as they pick their spots. As Evo drives to the right side, he'll get swatted away. Raiders now have the basketball in transition again. As here's Mahar. He'll drive to the hoop, left side, in. Jaden Mahar gets a left-handed layup to go, and now it's a 5-point lead for the Raiders. Defensive pressure is picked up.
Can't get a bucket here, and maybe another bucket by Washington Academy. You might see a timeout here by Coach Charles Beal.
This half-court trap has really caused problems for the Ponies, as here's McAfee going to the hoop and one.
Very nice move by McAfee.
When in doubt, give it to Lennon.
They needed a big basket, and he got one. He's got an and one opportunity. He is up to 9 points, trying to be the first player into double digits.
McAfee has a chance to make it 10 points, as using his strength and ball handling to get to the hoop. As it doesn't matter where he is on the perimeter, he can use that dribble to get to where he wants.
It's going to be Isaiah Burrow checking back in for the Ponies, replacing Evo. See if McAfee can get into double figures. And he does.
As Lennon McAfee will get that free throw to go, as he now has 10 points. And the Ponies now trail by 2. Washington Academy leads 20-18 here with 3 minutes 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. It's been a very eventful game thus far, as Mahar kicks over to Falkingham. Left wing, jab steps, turns, kicks it back out. That's Cates, his three, short, no good. Ponies get on the rebound, as that's Lennon McAfee. He has it in transition, no numbers for the Ponies. Dribbles back out to the top of the key. He'll spot up and shoot it right in the face of the defender.
He said, you ain't going to come out here. I'm just going to drain it from the top of the key.
Lennon McAfee, it doesn't matter.
Single-handedly puts Foxcroft up.
Single-handedly with 2 defenders in front of him. It was almost like he felt disrespected. He only was guarded by 2. As the Ponies now take the lead, 21-20. As here's Wanamaker with a fadeaway mid-range shot, as the Raiders a little rattled, but they get the offensive rebound. Wanamaker with a bounce pass down, tipped away by the Ponies, as Lucas Sands has it here in transition. Crosses in and out, gets to the left side, kicks down to Becca May, reverse layup in and good. Great transition basketball for the Ponies, and they have a 3-point lead once again. As the shot there for the Raiders, no good. As Lennon McAfee gets a rebound. He'll slow things up, pass to Lucas Sands, top of the key. Dribble and baseline is Aiden Sickler. He'll back out of it. A post touchdown to Lucas Sands. Meets him at the rim, and he's too strong. Stares him down, and that's 2 points for Lucas Sands.
10-0 WA run, and now a 10-0 Foxcroft run. Game of runs.
Game of runs, game of momentum. We'll see who finishes with it here in the second quarter, as there'll be a foul called.
I think that's going to be a second on Sands.
There'll be an off-ball foul call on Lucas Sands, one that they do not need from him right now.
He's going to go to the bench, and Evo's going to check back in for the Ponies. They don't want him picking up his third here in this first half.
They do not. As Washington Academy will inbound it here on the sideline right in front of the Foxcroft Academy bench. As checking in is Evelyn Denev. Evo, he'll check in for Lucas Sands, as the Raiders will get a chance to inbound it from the sideline. Here's Wanamaker. Dribble to the left corner. It'll be passed back out to Archer. Down to Mahar, and that one's underneath the Luis Rosa with the layup. As that's a good possession right there for the Raiders. After a lot of one-shot possessions, we saw there on a little bit of a stretch when the Ponies got their momentum back. Now 25-22 here with 1:20 left. Ponies have the ball. Aiden Sickler's at the top of the key, looking to drain some clock here. As Lennon McAfee will back out of it. He's near the half-court line on the left side, checking with the referee to see if he has a 5-second count before he passes it. Now he does to Sickler, over to Evo, back to Sickler. Ponies moving the ball around.
Bill said, hey, if they're not going to come out and guard us, we might just hold for the final shot.
Right. As the Ponies will hold, it looks for the final shot. As Sickler now has the ball near the half-court stripe, but an impressive half for both teams. They faced off twice in the regular season, going to overtime there in the last game. Ponies without Lucas Sands in that one, but found a way to go to overtime. Ponies handled business at home, winning by 10, and here they face off with a chance to win 3 games against the Raiders. Tight one here, 25-22, 20 seconds left. Luke Burrow has the ball, kicks it back out to Aiden Sickler. Over to McAfee, he'll square up, crosses over, met by the other defender. He'll spin, regains his dribble, gets on the floor, fights for the ball, stolen away by the Raiders. They have it in transition, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, Falkingham to the rim. It'll be a blocking foul called on Evo.
And I think that's going to be 5 fouls on the Ponies, so that's going to be free throws.
As there was no shot taken there, but because it's the 5th foul, it'll be foul shots for Falkingham. A chance to make it a 1-point game with 3 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Evo, who came in for Sands had 2 fouls, went to the bench. Evo picks up his second as well.
It's Falkingham's first free throw. No good, as all game he's been missing the first and making the second, and that remains the theme for Falkingham here at the stripe. So you get a second free throw here.
3 seconds left.
Still 1 possession game with a chance to make it 2 points. Second free throw, good. 3 seconds left. Ponies have a chance to go to the distance. Hands it to Lennon McAfee. They'll roll it, but the clock goes either way. Lennon McAfee from half court, too strong off the backboard, no good. That'll be it for the first half. That was a really interesting first half, back and forth. You mentioned it, game of momentums. Foxcroft scored 10 in a row, and then the reverse. The Raiders came out and they scored 10 in a row and answered back. What impressed you for the Raiders in that first half?
I just thought they played well overall. I think, other than allowing McAfee to score 13, I thought they played a very good team first half.
So what do you think that's going to be the message there in the locker room? They're obviously going to talk things over and look at the stat sheet and see that Lennon McAfee has 13 points and he's doing what he wants on offense. What's the message in the locker room to try to stop that here in the second half?
I just think you're going to have to stop McAfee. You're not going to you can't allow him to shoot his threes like he does, and
I see what you're saying.
You got to get up in his face.
Right, you kind of do.
And he can create too, so you have to be careful. Maybe you throw another defender at him. So we'll see what happens, what they plan to do here in the second half.
It'll be interesting to see what that strategy is. I agree with you. If you take away his game offensively, who do you look to on the Ponies as a second guy? So see what they come out strategy-wise. And then for the Ponies, what we liked from them, what did you see out there?
I thought Lucas Sands played extremely well down low. And McAfee hit that opening three-pointer. A little bit of a slow start for him, but he got it going in the second quarter. He scored 8 out of his 13 in the second quarter. So I think more of the same if you're Foxcroft.
Okay. So that will be it for the first half. We'll bring it back before the start of the second half action between the Foxcroft Academy Ponies and the Washington Academy Raiders here on Eastern Maine Sports.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/eastern-maine-sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
and softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Ral's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Ral's Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Ral's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete, a workaholic, or a parent on the go, we have something for everyone. Get your tea or shake filled with healthy energy, hydration, immunity, protein, and so much more. Healthy starts here at Pine State Nutrition on Broadway in Bangor.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today.
Hello and welcome back to Eastern Maine Sports for an audio broadcast between the Foxcroft Academy Ponies and the Washington Academy Raiders. First half action just took place. We're here at halftime, 3 minutes left before second half starts. It's a 25-23 lead for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. We talked about it right before the break, what both teams kind of have to do and the adjustments they kind of have to make. But what are some things that you've seen that both teams are kind of doing well here in that after that first half?
I think Foxcroft just do the same things you have been doing. Obviously, if you watch the Academy, we've said it many times throughout this broadcast already, you do have to slow down McAfee a little bit more. I thought they did an okay job against him. It's just McAfee, and that's what he does. You might want to throw another defender, another defense at him here in the second half, see if that can make a difference. I'll go down the scoring as well from this first half. Jaden Mahar with 5 points for Washington Academy. Noah Falkingham with 3. Jamal Harmon with 2. Parker Cates with 5. Carter Wanamaker with 6. And Luis Rosa with 2 for their total of 23. 7 rebounds, and they were 5 5 for 8 from the foul line. For Foxcroft Academy, they are being led by Lennon McAfee with 13 points. Lucas Sands has 8 points and 4 rebounds. Becca Maid has 2 points. Aiden Sickler has 2 points for their total of 25. They also unofficially have 7 rebounds, and they were 3 of 4 from the foul line in the first half.
Yeah, that was kind of the story of it. I felt like the Raiders had a lot of foul shots there in that second quarter, and that allowed them to, 1 point at a time, kind of piece their way back into the game. And you mentioned it, back and forth game, a lot of momentum swings here in the first half. Fouling is going to be something we have to keep an eye on, though, because the Ponies got in a little bit of a trouble there with Lucas Sands getting his second foul. If he gets a third one quick here in the second half, they're going to have to look to find someone else to handle his role.
Yeah, and then the guy that was looked like was coming off the bench for him, and Evo, he also has 2 fouls. So we have to watch the foul game here in the second half and see if that might affect this play we'll see here in the final 16 minutes, or maybe plus 16 minutes.
Yeah, based on what we saw here, if it's, score 10 and then the other team matches with another 10, we might find our way back to overtime as we have a 2-point game here as the clock is now 45 seconds.
I think each team had, I think the biggest lead for each team was 5 in the first half, because WA had a 10-0 run to go up 20-15 after Foxcroft led 15-10, and then Foxcroft came back and scored 10 in a row to take a 5-point lead, and they got a 2-point lead as we start the third quarter. But should be a very exciting second half. I'm really looking forward to it.
Foxcroft Academy Ponies looking to win their first quarterfinal game since 2013. Washington Academy looking to win their first quarterfinal game since 2020. They've actually won 6 quarterfinal games. Ponies, they've won 13, but again, it hasn't been since 2013, so 13 years without a quarterfinal victory.
Yeah, and I want to say, too, about Washington Academy, something I didn't mention in the pregame show, but they're battle-tested. They have the second hardest schedule in all of Class C.
Yeah.
So they've been very battle-tested, so this will be a very interesting second half, and Logan, I'm really looking forward to it.
Battle-tested indeed, and we have a battle here, second half action. Ponies up to 25-23 as Wanamaker will get the ball inbounded from the sideline. He'll dribble to the right side, pull up off the backboard, too strong, no good. Ponies fight for it and get the rebound. Here's Evo. He'll dribble up the left side. Kick over to
Evo
McAfee.
and both Sands starting the second half.
Yes, both players with 2 fouls looking to come back out here in the second half.
Got back Burrow out there starting too this third quarter for the Ponies.
So Burrow back out to Evo. Now back down to Sands. Sands kicks out to Lennon McAfee. Can't leave him open. He'll leave that short though, and the rebound is with Jaden Mahar as here's Wanamaker in transition. Wanamaker's been running the court all game.
Going to be a foul on Burrow. He'll out front here on the Ponies.
As that foul goes on Burrow with a hands foul, checking.
Yes, that wouldn't be a key to success if you're going to leave McAfee open.
Right. Yeah,
that's not going to work out for you.
Wide open 3-pointer that knowing Lennon McAfee 7 times out of 10 he's probably making that. So they got the 30% chance of him missing on that end, and now they have the ball here as Wanamaker on the left elbow turns, faces, gives it out to Falkingham. Back out to Archer. Archer down to Cates. Falkingham drives, cuts, but the ball is stolen away by Lucas Sands. Lucas Sands almost loses the ball, gets it back, gets it down to Burrow with contact, finishes on the right side. First points here in the second half go to Isaiah Burrow after the pass from Lucas Sands. And here's Wanamaker, pulls up from his spot mid-range, off the rim, no good, rebounded by Lennon McAfee. McAfee dribbles to the left side, splits 3 defenders, up and in and out, gets his own rebound, goes back up with it, and he gets it.
I tell you what, he is so hard to contain, and Washington Academy says, we're going to talk about this, I want a timeout.
As there will be a timeout taken by the Raiders. They need to talk things over. What do you think they need to talk over? Talk to me about it.
Again, I don't know what they're going to do about McAfee. He's going to be a problem, and we knew that coming in. And he's just proving it again for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies.
He is proving it indeed. And if he hit that 3-pointer there on the left wing, I mean, we're talking about a 9-point lead. And can Washington Academy in the second half come back from a deficit like that? Who knows? But 9 points would have been the biggest lead of the game. So
yeah, it is the biggest lead right now. Actually, of the game is 6. So either team for either team. So,
right. You mentioned it 5
but
before.
again, Washington Academy turned the tide in the second quarter with a 10-0 run. So they're going to talk it over and see what they can come up with out of this timeout.
It'll be interesting to see if they go back to that half-court trap set that they had defensively, or maybe they go with a little bit of full-court press, because one thing I took away from that first half is once they switched to a half-court trap, a lot of turnovers from the Ponies.
Yep. I thought that made a difference too. So be interested to see if they go back to that. Foxcroft wasn't crazy about trying to penetrate that zone either.
Right.
Again, we had an almost 2-minute possession, the first possession of the game.
Yep.
Foxcroft didn't like that defense that WA was in.
So here's Falkingham coming right out of the timeout, firing away from 3, and there'll be a jump ball
Ponies
call
ball
on the court, and that'll be Ponies basketball. I wonder if that was what they were talking about at timeout. Pull up, shoot it from 3, because
I didn't think that was a great, you had a timeout there and to draw up a play.
Yeah.
Didn't really draw up a great play there for Washington Academy.
Falkingham has great size, tall, slim, lengthy. He can get to his spot. He's really good for mid-range. Just there, a trap in the half court like we talked about, as the timeout will be taken by Coach Charles Beal after his player was trapped. They needed a timeout there, and they'll take one. So a 6-point lead. Ponies are leading 29-23 here with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Another timeout taken. So
yeah, some other stuff happening today. We got, of course, the Class C quarterfinals that will continue this afternoon. After this one, we'll have Caribou and Callis boys. And then tonight, in the night session, we'll have Dexter Caribou girls. That's, I think is that 2 versus 7?
Yeah.
No, 3 versus 6. I don't know what it is. But Dexter's playing Caribou, nonetheless, in the girls' game. And then top-rated Mattanock Academy, who's undefeated, they play number 8, Orono, in the nightcap.
Nice. So that'll be girls' action right there. And then for the boys' winner of this game, we'll play the winner of the Callis Caribou game. So, Ponies out of the timeout. We got Sickler here on the right wing. He'll dribble. Another trap coming. He'll kick it back out to Lucas Sands.
You're right, though. They went back into that half-court trap.
Right into that half-court trap.
Yep,
it's poked away, and that'll be another turnover. Raiders here in transition. As Wanamaker tries to save it because it goes out of bounds. They do, and then it's the Ponies who get it, and then the Raiders get it right back. Here's Falkingham turning around right in front of the hoop. Short right off the front rim. Wanamaker on the left side drives, and he'll be fouled. Hard foul there, big collision. As the Raiders, it looked like they had an empty possession. Ponies came up with it, but Wanamaker staying with the play, steals the ball back. Now the Raiders have another opportunity here offense. A lot happened right there, a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, that was a lot of action right there on that play. Burrow's going to come out, and Hunter Stevens is coming back in for Foxcroft. Hunter Stevens is a junior for the Ponies.
Very tall junior.
Yes, very good size.
Very good size. As here's Parker Cates here, turn around on the left side of the baseline, over to Wanamaker in the corner, wide open. No good off the right side of the rim. Rebounded by Lucas Sands.
Sands with his 5th rebound of this game.
So here's Lennon McAfee at the top of the key. Draws 2 defenders, kicks over to Sands. We give it back to McAfee. Ponies with a 6-point lead still, 29-23. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Lennon McAfee, left wing, pump fakes.
Thought about it.
Pivot foot. Thought about it, yep. I'll think about that one too, and that one will be a post touchdown to Lucas Sands. Turns and gets it to go. Lucas Sands, too strong, too tall, rises to the occasion, finishes right in front of the hoop.
Sands also in double digits now with 10.
There's Lucas Sands, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Chance and an opportunity at a double-double here in this game as Wanamaker on the baseline will turn it over. Lennon McAfee steals it away. McAfee in transition. Gets to the hoop on the right side. No good. Rebound by Lucas Sands. Misses it, but gets his own offensive rebound, and then it will be fouled by Falkingham. So an empty possession there in transition, but the Ponies get fouled, and they have a chance to get 2 shots here at the line.
You're kind of in danger territory here if you're Washington Academy. 3.5 minutes into the third quarter, and you haven't scored yet. So really kind of a danger zone here. The Ponies don't pull away. Going to have to make something happen.
Exciting news
on the defense.
Yeah, exciting news. Pine Street Nutrition, Deergo Nutrition, and Hometown Nutrition will be the player of the game sponsor, and all of the players from the tournament at Bangor will get a gift card if they win player of the game. So stay tuned for our player of the game here after this game. Very good game here as Ponies have the ball on offense again after the missed free throw. As here's Aiden Sickler will back it back out to the top of the key. Kicks over to Lennon McAfee, 2 open on the right wing. Off the back rim, no good. Tipped away, and that will be Raiders basketball. Almost another offensive rebound there for the Ponies.
Yeah, you're gonna, like I said, you're going to have to do something offensively here if you're Washington Academy. And you're running into a real dangerous part of the game here where we're 4 minutes into the third quarter and you haven't scored yet.
Right, so dangerous territory. The Raiders need to find a bucket here. They've been on a bit of a dry spell. Is here pulling up is Archer. Gets his first points of the game, and it's a three-pointer.
Big basket for Washington Academy.
Blake Archer with his first points in this one. 3 points there. Now the game's 31-26. Ponies lead by 5. Lennon McAfee on the left side gets to his spot, gets his own offensive rebound after the miss, and puts it back up and in. Again, Lennon McAfee.
He's up to 17 now to lead the Ponies.
Lennon McAfee here with 17 points. As here's Falkingham for a 3. Too strong. Rebound, good one by Lennon McAfee.
McAfee taking over.
Here's Aiden Sickler on the right side. Transition up to Becca May. Pump fakes, drives to the baseline. And that'll be thrown away. Turnover. It'll be Raider basketball.
Kind of an unforced turnover there, too.
Yes, unforced. Crazy pass gets away from the Ponies.
Coaches don't like those unforced turnovers. Huck Burrow checking back in. Hunter Stevens going to the bench for the Ponies.
Tell you what, man, are we lucky or what getting to call a game like this? Class C action between the boys of Foxcroft Academy and Washington Academy. I'm Logan Martin here with Chris Lessner. It's been a fun one. Ponies lead by 7, 33-26 here with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Here on the baseline, Soville over to Falkingham. Good from the corner from 3. Falkingham with a huge three-pointer. And the Ponies lead 33-29 now. Lucas Sands near half court. Finds McAfee. He'll turn, kick it back out to Sands. The Ponies looking to drain some clock. They've been doing a good job of that when they want to.
Yeah, we said WA had to pick up their offense a little bit, and they had the last couple possessions.
So you see Evo checking at the bench, getting ready to come in for the Ponies. As here's Lucas Sands in front of the rim. He'll go up, and he'll be fouled. His hands got locked. And a swarm of defenders and a swarm of Raiders trying to prevent him from going up for 2, as Lucas Sands will go out to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Foul number 14, Blake Archer is first, team second.
So the three-pointer been the story of the game for the Raiders when they're on offense. 3 big ones. I feel like every three-pointer they've had has came in a moment of desperation.
Parker Cates back in for WA. Evo back in for the Ponies.
Sands gets the first free throw to fall. And he'll get the second one to fall as
5
well.
out of 6 from the foul line for Sands.
As the Ponies lead 34-29.
And they needed them all here with just a 5-point edge.
Right. Now here's Soville, gets stolen away by Lucas Sands. Will we see a dunk? No, he'll lay it up and in. That's 2 points either way. And that's the message, I bet, for Lucas Sands. They'll take 2 points rather than a missed dunk. So 2 points there as the Ponies will take an 8-point lead, 37-29. Again, transition working for the Ponies. As here's Soville, pass down to Rosa, and that'll get stolen away. Here's Lennon McAfee in transition. Looks, passes down to Evo. Ball gets away from him. He'll get it back. Kicks it back out to McAfee. Over to Sands, top of the key. He'll pivot, dump it down to Burrow, and it'll get stolen away by Falkingham. Raiders get the ball. Now the Raiders in transition. Here's Cates over to Scoville. And Scoville will have it knocked out of bounds. Will remain Raiders basketball. Lucas Scoville coming into the game, showing off a little bit of ball handling.
Yeah, he's done a nice job since he's come off the bench.
He has. His Raiders had the ball. 8-point game still, 1 minute and 37 seconds left in the third quarter. So here's Cates. We've seen a big three-pointer from him already. He'll take another one. That one's short. And that's a rebound by Lucas Sands. Lucas Sands up to McAfee. Wide open, but he'll back out of it. Turns. Kicks it back out to Evo. Evo will get a screen from Sands. Never mind. He'll kick it over to Aiden Sickler, left wing. Sickler gets covered by 2 defenders, goes up with a shot. No good. Rebound by Rosa.
Not the shot that Coach Beal wanted.
And McAfee pokes it away from Wanamaker. Here's McAfee in transition. He'll be fouled.
It's been the McAfee and Sands show here today for the Ponies.
A great 1-2 punch. Sands and McAfee on the basketball court, doing it a lot for the Ponies here in this one. There's now a minute left in the game. Ponies have the ball inbounding underneath the basket. Minute left in the third.
Chase Gates in for Washington Academy as well.
Here's a pass to Lucas Sands. He'll get tipped away. Somehow McAfee comes up with it. He'll dribble baseline, gets stolen away. McAfee somehow gets that back, and then he'll be fouled going up with the shot. Coach Beal upset with how that play kind of unfolded. It was sloppy, but he got to the line at the end of the day. So 58 seconds left. McAfee has a chance to make the lead 10. First free throw, no good for McAfee.
If you look at it, right around the territory where you want to be as far as being successful this year for Foxcroft, only giving up like 44 points a game, that kind of on that same pace right now as WA. Only has 29 here in the final minute of the third quarter.
Both
two big misses there
by Lennon McAfee, as the lead will remain at 8. As here's Falkingham over to Wanamaker. We've seen a lot of Wanamaker here in this game as he'll dribble around. Burrow will try to play defense on him. Kick back out to Chase Cates as Cates will dribble it up to the top of the key. Hands it off to Wanamaker. Wanamaker crosses over, gets to the mid-range of the right side. Nice pass down low by Chase Cates. Doesn't make it. Gets his own rebound. Passes out to Falkingham. Crosses over a couple times. Kicks it back out to Chase Cates. Back out to Falkingham. 25 seconds on the clock. And then there's Lennon McAfee.
Thought he was
out of nowhere.
Right into our table right there.
He's like a free safety on the field. Comes out of nowhere to pick off the pass. Great play by Lennon McAfee.
He's impressive.
We've seen a lot of steals from him.
What that kid can do is just really impressive.
Great on offense, great on defense. They love the effort that he shows all 4 quarters. As here's Rosa. Back out to Wanamaker, who's swarmed by Landon Smith. Here's Wanamaker, gets a screen by Cates. Another screen by Rosa. And we have Burrow right in front of the bench, letting Wanamaker know he's right there.
He's done a good job defensively. All these Ponies usually do a good job defensively.
As Owen White,
he's done a great job.
As Owen White is checked in for the Ponies. Number 2 for the white team. As that one's stolen away by Aiden Sickler. Ponies with 4 seconds on the clock, and that's a big foul, and it'll be a charge. As they got to check to see if Aiden Sickler's okay. I just think I saw his head bounce off the floor. As Sickler gets up like nothing happened.
Only 2.7 seconds here to get a shot off if you're WA.
Coach Danny White on the bench telling Sickler to face guard Falkingham. Don't let him shoot. 2 seconds on the clock. 1 second. They'll have to shoot from half court, and he chooses not to as the third quarter will end. This is an audio broadcast on Eastern Maine Sports. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Fourth quarter basketball about to take place here on Eastern Maine Sports. This is an audio broadcast. I'm Logan Martin, joined by Chris Lessener. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been an exciting game. The Foxcroft Academy Ponies lead 37-29 at the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, only 6 points for WA that quarter. So obviously, down by 8, you've got to have a big offensive output here in this fourth quarter if you want to get the win.
And that's a good start right there. Luis Rosa getting to go. 37-31. Aiden Sickle will dribble it up for the Ponies. The half-court trap applied by the Raiders. Good job getting it to the middle and back out to the wing. That's how you got to break the press. As there's Beckham Aid for 3. A big one. No good. Rebound by Falkingham. pushing the paces. Wanamaker on Ugbaro. As that will be a kick ball out of bounds. It will remain Raider basketball. So Raiders will inbound from the sideline out to Falkingham, top of the key. Covered by Lucas Sands. Big on big. Falkingham, bounce pass down to Rosa, who gets to the hoop and one! Luis Rosa gets it to go. 3-point play opportunity for the Raiders.
Could be 5 points here by Rosa all by himself to start the fourth quarter. Beckham A's going to check out. Evo's going to come back in for the Ponies. It'll be a one-possession game if Rosa can connect on this 3-point play. Plenty of time left, 7-17.
It's a 3-point play opportunity, good, as now the score is 37-34, Ponies lead in a game of momentum. 7 minutes on the clock. The half-court trap applied for the Raiders. Here's Evo on the right wing, back out to the top of the key. To the left wing now is McAfee. Back out to Sickler. Now to the right wing is Evo. Back out top to Sickler. Over to Evo. Evo will shoot that three. Short, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. That's Rosa. Big minutes for him here in this one. Luis Rosa, the junior forward. As here's Rosa on the left elbow. He'll get to the hoop and one! Luis Rosa! Another one!
Wow.
With contact, and he is absolutely fired up.
Be an 8-0 run here by himself if he can get this foul shot. And will tie the game if he does.
So Luis Rosa with another 3-point play opportunity, and this time is to tie the game. 37-36. 37 all. As Rosa gets the free throw to go, and we have a tie ball game here with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left. Fourth quarter.
Rosa 8, FA 0 so far.
Here's Lucas Sands. Pass over to McAfee. McAfee will dribble on the left side. It gets it tipped away by the Raiders. And that's Falkingham. It'll be stolen by Sands, and that will be a foul. The foul called on Lucas Sands. Raiders caught a break right there. And so it'll be Raiders basketball, another foul on Sands.
Coach Charles Beal could not believe that call.
Got to be careful. A technical could be huge in a game like this. Got to keep your composure. But this is a very tense basketball game for both parties. As here we go. Wanamaker. Tie game, 37 all. Dribbles to the left side. Pivots. Kicks it back out to Falkingham. Covered by Sands. Post touch. Down to Cates. Turns to the left side. Up and in. Layup good for Parker Cates as the Raiders take a 2-point lead. 39-37 with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left. Here's Sickler. Backs out of it. Passes up to Sands. Sands drives to the right side. Passes down. Almost gets it stolen away. And they'll call a travel. A travel called on Ugboro right after the steal.
Boy, the Ponies are really falling apart here in the fourth quarter. 10-0 Washington Academy run.
In a game of momentum, the Raiders have found momentum at the right time. Can they keep it, though? Because if we see anything what we've seen here so far, the back and forth, the Ponies have an opportunity coming up. As inbounding the ball is Wanamaker, covered by Aiden Sickler. Wanamaker dribbles up the court, will give it to Falkingham. Sets up a pick and roll to with Luis Rosa, but he loses the dribble. Stolen by Ugboro. He has a transition opportunity on the left side. Euro step, up and in! Isaiah Ugboro with a Euro step. 2 points for the Ponies. Tie game, 39 apiece.
What a game.
What a game and what a layup right there by Ugboro. As here's Falkingham. Little hesitation move. Gets to the left side. Muscles his way in. Gets it blocked. Offensive rebound by Rosa. Goes up in front of the rim. Up and in. Luis Rosa. Another 2 points.
Where did this kid come from?
Crossover by Evo. Pass almost stolen away by Falkingham as it goes out of bounds. Ponies ball. Timeout, Charles Beal, as the Ponies need to talk this one over.
First 3 quarters, Rosa had 2 points, 1 rebound, and 1 block. Fourth quarter, he's got 2 rebounds and 10 points.
already here in
Ridiculous.
this fourth quarter.
Been a huge factor in the energy is something I've noticed too after every bucket. You know, he's getting that team to rally with him. In a game like this, sometimes you need a hero to arise. And Luis Rosa here in the second half has been the hero for the Washington Academy Raiders. They lead 41-39.
Yeah, I think if you're Foxcroft, you just got to kind of
things
calm
down.
down, slow things down a little bit. Do what you did the first 3 quarters that made it successful. Get the ball to McAfee. Get the ball to Sands in the post. Just relax. Plenty of time left in this game. 5 minutes and 2 seconds. And I'm sure that's what they're talking about in the huddle right now.
We have not seen Lennon McAfee handle the ball in the last few possessions and try to score, so it'll be interesting to see if they go for it now. It seems like here in the last few minutes they've been playing not to lose, and now they have to play to win. As it's a 2-point game, the Raiders are leading right now. The Ponies look to answer after the timeout. Will it be Lennon McAfee? No full court pressure by the Raiders. Interesting to see. This is where the Ponies tore them up early in the half-court set. As there's Hunter Stevens dribbling to the right side. Is blocked by Falkingham. And then there will be a foul called on I don't know who, but whoever was next to Rosa.
That would be Lucas Sands.
And it will be Lucas Sands with a push. Now the Ponies.
I'm not sure why they're... Yeah, I think the refs wiping the ball off with a towel, but everybody was starting to walk towards the end of the floor like they were going to shoot free throws. Well, that's only 3 fouls on Foxcroft, so they're not WA's not in the bonus yet.
Now 4 fouls on Foxcroft. The next one they will be in the bonus, and then WA, they have not committed a foul.
That could become a factor down the stretch as well.
The Raiders have 3 timeouts left. The Ponies have 3 timeouts left. So both coaches with timeouts in their pocket. As the inbound for the Raiders. Ponies pick up full court press. Here's Falkingham, covered by Sands. The push off from Falkingham. Gives it off. Chase Cates. Over to Wanamaker. Wanamaker dribbles to the left side, backs out of it, pivots, gives it over to Parker Cates. Back out top to Chase Cates. Chase Cates hands off to Wanamaker. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Over to Falkingham. He'll find the left side, a screen. Dribbles to his spot, gets to the baseline, finishes up and in. 2 points for Noah Falkingham. As the Raiders lead 43-39. 4 minutes left. Here's Evo to Lucas Sands. He'll shoot a 3. Too strong off the back rim. Rebound by Falkingham. Nothing working offensively for the Ponies. They've been in a drought. As here's Wanamaker, crosses the time strike. Falkingham gets another screen from Luis Rosa. Little pick and roll action between the two. Gets another screen. That one's from Parker Cates. Falkingham, fadeaway, mid-range shot. No good, too strong. Rebound by Hunter Stevens. It'll be a foul on Luis Rosa. Being a little too aggressive there on the rebound. Foul goes on Washington Academy. That'll be their first foul. Ponies nowhere near the bonus. As Ugbaro and Aid will check back in as Hunter Stevens and Evo will go to sit on the bench.
Yeah, you're definitely not a need to say this out loud, but if you're Foxcroft, you really need a basket here soon. You've only scored 2 points here in this fourth quarter, and Washington Academy's put up 14.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Ponies trail by 4. Exciting matchup, a great game we've seen here at the Cross Insurance Arena. Here's Lennon McAfee. He'll get bumped during the double team, and that'll be a foul on the Raiders. Raiders probably will like that, because if they find themselves in a situation where they're down with limited time left, they'll need to foul anyway. So they got fouls to give. Ponies do not.
Falkingham to the bench for Washington Academy.
It's Falkingham, goes to the bench to get a quick breather. Interesting.
Mahar checking in.
Interesting, as they'll take the guy who's had a couple blocks here in the fourth quarter out of the game, as Lucas Sands will get it tied up with a Raider, and that's Wanamaker who gets in there, digs it out. It'll be a jump ball, stays with the Ponies. That's a big play. I know it remains with the Ponies, but next jump ball, that goes to the Raiders. So here's Aid inbounding, kicks it out to Lucas Sands. That pass gets away from him, but Lucas, being 6'5", jumps up and gets it. Lennon McAfee for 3. Too strong, no good. And there'll be a foul.
Now you're going to be shooting free throws. That's not a good foul for
now
Foxcroft.
Becca Maid with a foul after the rebound comes down with the Raiders.
You got to be smart if you're Foxcroft in that situation.
You got it.
You know you're at 4 fouls.
Right.
You got 3 minutes left. You can't be fouling when it was clear that the kid already had the rebound, and you reach in and grab him. So. That's number 4, Parker Cates at the line. He got the first one to go. So 5-point lead now for the Raiders, trying to make it 6. And he does. So.
As both free throws go, because now it's a 6-point lead for the Raiders. 39-45. Lucas Sands, top of the key. Swings it over to Sickler. To Aid.
Thought about a 3.
He's got to shoot that. That's why he's in the game. And that will get passed out to McAfee off the leg and out of bounds. See, the Ponies right now in a situation where they got to shoot that normally, but I feel like because they have had nothing going for them, they feel like they shouldn't take those shots. They're being a little too unselfish here. So,
Evo checking back in.
You think it's time for Lennon McAfee to go to work?
It is time.
It's been time.
Yep.
As here, Lennon McAfee has the ball, top of the key. Dribble to the left side. Back out of it, dribbles back to the middle. He'll kick it out, draws 2 defenders. Down to Lucas Sands, back out to McAfee. Squares up, pump fakes, pulls back up. Pass over to Sands. Sands back to McAfee, over to Aid in the corner. Screen coming, Evo at the top of the key. Is wide open, doesn't shoot it. Pass over to Aid. He has an open 3. Short off the rim, and that's rebounded by the Raiders. As that gets tipped away by Aiden Sickler. And that will be out of bounds. Raider basketball.
A lot of subs here, I think, defensively, too. Got Landon Smith coming back into the Ponies, placing Beckham Aid. I think a lot of this is defensive end.
As this all comes down to the last 2 minutes and 17 seconds of this one, the Ponies trail by 6. As Wanamaker loses it but gets it back. Pass up to Rosa underneath. Rosa pump fakes, goes back up, pass to Cates, over to Wanamaker. His 3, open, good! Carter Wanamaker with a 3-pointer in the 4th quarter, and the lead's up to 9. Lucas Sands at the top of the key. Over to Sickler. Pivots, turns to Smith, to Lucas Sands. His 3, good! Lucas Sands gets a much-needed 3, and the Ponies call timeout. Raiders lead 48-42 here with 1:44 seconds left in this game. We talked about the momentum. The Raiders went on a long, long run right there, huh?
Just making key shots at key times, and this 4th quarter has been unbelievable by Washington Academy.
Yeah, they're not missing. They're playing confident right now, and it's all been sparked by Luis Rosa.
Yep, sure has. He had 2 points in the first 3 quarters, and he's exploded for whatever it is, 10, 12 points in this 4th quarter, and got it going right by himself to start this period.
Yeah.
Just playing with confidence in first 3 quarters, they only hit 29 points.
Yeah.
And they put up 19 here in the 4th quarter. So.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's been a great game, man. When we still got 1:44 remaining. Interesting thing, you guys know, viewers, those listening to this audio broadcast of Eastern Maine Sports, you can't see it, but you know that it comes down to the last 1:44 here. Can the Ponies get something going on offense? Can they create a couple turnovers defensively?
Well, I think you're going to see a backcourt press, and then if they can't get a steal, you don't have to foul immediately, but
there's no shot clock either. That's a factor in Maine high school basketball. That's pass to Parker Cates, over to Wanamaker.
You're going to want to foul.
They broke the press pretty easily there.
If you're Foxcroft.
They will want to foul, but who is the question? And there's Mahar over to Rosa, back out to Cates, and then Cates to Cates, and now Cates will settle up top of the key. Over to Wanamaker. Wanamaker gets the screen by Rosa. Covered by Agbaro. Pass to Cates. Back to Wanamaker. 1:22 seconds left. The Ponies trail by 6. To Cates.
You got to foul now. You've got to foul.
You got to foul. As here's the corner pass. Baseline. And that will remain with the Raiders as it goes out of bounds.
You let too much time off. You got to grab somebody here and foul them.
33.
Just make sure you don't commit an intentional foul.
33 seconds have ticked off the clock since the timeout. The Raiders still have the ball. As here's Rosa getting the inbound. Handoff to Cates, and there's a foul. It's probably a good foul right there.
But 36 seconds is a lot of time.
They should have,
Off. Yeah.
So here at the line.
I said not an immediate foul. I mean, you want to try to go for a steal, too, without fouling.
Here on the line is Chase Cates.
But 36 seconds is a lot of time, and now got Chase Cates stepping to the line with 2 huge free throws.
We want to remind you guys that there's exciting news. Pine State Nutrition, Deergo Nutrition, and Hometown Nutrition will be the player of the game sponsor, and all of the players from the tournament at Bangor will get a gift card for winning player of the game. Stay tuned for our player of the game after this matchup, as the first free throw missed and the second one made. So Ponies will have a chance. Down 7 with a minute left.
3-possession game.
They need a basket. They'll go to Lennon McAfee. Over to Sands. Sands spots up for 3. Off the front rim. No good. Rebounded by the Raiders. As they'll dribble things up, the Ponies have to foul. They won't. As here's Mahar, and he'll be fouled by Lennon McAfee. 7-point game. The number 5 Washington Academy Raiders lead 49-42 against the number 4 seeded Foxcroft Academy Ponies. Winner of this matchup plays the winner of number 1 seeded Caribou and number 8 seeded Callis. As the first free throw for Jaden Mahar is good. As the lead is now 8, 50-42 game here with 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second free throw, no good. Short off the front rim. Ponies get the rebound. Look to push the pace. They need a quick bucket. Over to Evo. Back to Lennon McAfee. His 3, no good. Off the right side of the rim. Offensive rebound by the Ponies. Over to Aid. To Evo. He'll shoot a 3. Short. Rebounded by the Raiders. As here's Luis Rosa, and he will be fouled. As it looks like the Washington Academy Raiders might pull off the upset here at the Cross Insurance Arena. A lot needs to go right for the Ponies. But with 8 seconds left and the Raiders lead, the Ponies need a miracle. Can they get a missed free throw? Can they get a couple threes? There's still time left to find out. 36 seconds. Luis Rosa at the line for 2 shots. First free throw, no good. Ponies have not taken advantage here late of the missed free throws. Can they here on this possession? They need another miss here. As the second one goes up and in. 51-42 here with 36 seconds left. Lennon McAfee has to push the pace for the Ponies. He'll kick it over to Aiden Sickler. They need a shot quick. They won't shoot it. Kicks back out to Evo. Evo will shoot a 3 from the right wing. Too strong off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Becca May. He puts it up in and out in front of the rim. Rebounded by the Raiders. As the Washington Academy Raiders will get the rebound and they'll be fouled. They'll go to the line for 2 more shots here with 17 seconds left.
And Lucas Sands fouled out for Foxcroft Academy, but the senior finished with 16 points and 8 rebounds. So great effort for him, and his looks like what will be his final high school basketball game. And again, the tournament woes continue for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies in this building.
So free throw there for Chase Cates goes. And for the seniors, Becca May, Lucas Sands, Akram Wanzi, Aiden Sickler, Grant Howard, Lennon McAfee, Evelyn Denev,
17 points for McAfee today.
Landon Smith and Isaiah Burrow, the seniors for this Ponies team.
But when it really mattered in the fourth quarter, it just couldn't make enough plays.
Not enough plays. The subs will check in and the bench players for both teams. As 1 shot remaining for the Raiders here with 17 seconds left. They lead by 10. As the second free throw short, no good. As here's Grant Howard on the right wing. Grant Howard will turn, pass it back out. Burrow over to Evo. Evo, 3, in and out, no good. Rebound by the Raiders. And with 6 seconds, that time will tick down. The clock will hit 0 as the number 5 seed Washington Academy Raiders win against the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, the 4 seed, and advance to the semifinals.
Yes, they will face Caribou or Callis, who's coming up next.
And what
that
a great...
will be Thursday afternoon at 3:30.
Our Pine State Nutrition player of the game will be Luis Rosa. Huge second half for Luis Rosa, huh?
Huge fourth quarter.
Huge fourth quarter,
6, 7, 9, 10, 11 points in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, he was huge in the fourth quarter. I think he started by himself with an 8-0 run to tie the game.
Yep.
And then, Washington Academy was just great in the fourth quarter, and Foxcroft couldn't make enough shots. And they couldn't do enough in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and there was a point in that game where it seemed like the Ponies had it in the bag. It seemed like the momentum, no matter what the Washington Academy Raiders did, momentum wasn't enough for them to take control and creep away with a win. So I know it's a tough loss for the Ponies, but considering what they've done this season, they played great. Their seniors played great. They played great as a team. They were coached very well, and a lot of great individual and team performances for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies this season. Unfortunately, did not get the win here against the Raiders in the quarterfinals. But a lot of positives to take away from the Ponies and their season that they had. But here in this one, you mentioned it, offensively, there wasn't anything going there for Foxcroft Academy. It seemed like there was a point where we watched 6-7 minutes of basketball and we only had 2 points within that span.
Yeah, just too many spans where they just wasn't doing enough offensively. Credit to Washington Academy. Credit to their fourth quarter. They only had 29 points coming into the fourth quarter, and I think they put up 23 points in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So that's a big quarter, and now the Raiders advance.
You said it. The Raiders advance to the semifinals. We'll play the winner of number 1 Caribou against number 8 Callis. That'll be the Class C quarterfinal matchup to decide who moves on between those two.
Yeah, only 5 points in that fourth quarter for Foxcroft Academy. So, unfortunately, a great season comes to an end. And we'll have Washington Academy advancing to a Thursday afternoon 3:30 semifinal.
Yeah, so stats in this one.
Yeah, it looks like Luis Rosa is going to be the leading scorer for the Washington Academy Raiders with 13 points. 11 of those came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Had Parker Cates with 11. Wanamaker with 9, Folkingham with 8. Those were the leaders for Mahar, 6 points as well for the Raiders. And the the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, 17 points for McAfee, and then 16 points, 8 rebounds for Sands.
Yep.
Those were the leaders on that side.
On one side, a lot more balance in the scorebook, and the other side, dominated by Lucas Sands and Lennon McAfee. And that was the story of this one. Momentum-filled game. Some of the most exciting action we have witnessed here today. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in to an audio broadcast on Eastern Maine Sports. Stay tuned for the player Pine Street.